Well, hello there, and this is Auntie. And yes, I am here with a episode of Auntie Say It Isn't So. Auntie Say It Isn't So. Mike and Natalie are married. Did TLC trick us? Oh my goodness. Let's get into this. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. To all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. I was out there on the screen, out there in on social media, and I ran across an article from screenrant.com, not rant, RANT, okay? And it piqued my interest. I have not read it. As you all know, when I do my Say It Isn't So, I don't read it ahead of time. I read it live with you all so that we're shocked at the same time. So, according to this article, it appears that they are dropping some tea, I guess, that Mike and Natalie just very well be married. So, let's go to Screen Rant, if you will. We're going to read this article and then we are going to unpack it. Shall we? Yes, we shall. So, let me put my glasses on and get this party started, right? Hoping everybody had a great day. So let's see. So, according to Screen Rant, 90 Day Fiancé big revelation about Mike and Natalie's relationship. They said it's a spoiler. So, if you don't want to know about this couple's status, I suggest that you drop on off now. Okay, so it says despite numerous challenges, the 90 Day Fiancé couple, Mike and Natalie, took the plunge and got married. So what? So where's Uncle Bo? Oh my God. Check out the proof below. This article again is coming to us from Screen Rant. And the author of this is Miss Natalie Nat Hanny. Okay. All right, there's that wonderful picture. It looks like there's going to be more than one wedding in the 90 Day Fiancé season 8. Earlier, some reports suggested that Jovi and Yara tied the knot on February the 13th. Now there is some proof, okay, which show that Mike and his Ukrainian fiancee Natalie also got married in March. Mike and Natalie first got connected through a mutual friend and they started chatting online. Soon the Washington native took a flight to Ukraine to meet his beautiful girlfriend. The couple spent some quality time together, which cemented their relationship. By the end of the trip, Mike was convinced that Natalie is the one for him. The duo planned another trip to Paris where Mike got down on one knee and proposed to Natalie in front of the Eiffel Tower. How romantic, but just like any other 90 Day Fiancé couple, they have to work on their differences. Okay, so we're going to scroll down so we can get down to the root of the. Oh, date of application March 17th, 2020. Date license valid March. I meant to say March 20th, 2020. So they have the date of birth. Michael, that's him, Youngquist. Oh my goodness. And there's her information, as much of it as they could show. Oh my goodness. It seems like despite the challenges, Mike and Natalie took the plunge and got married just before the outbreak. In June, In Touch reported that the duo is married and living happily together in the United States. Natalie often shares cuddly pictures with Mike from their dinner dates, which shows their romantic connection. Let's hope she's not feeling cold in the farm anymore. Still, it would be interesting to see how TLC couple overcame their challenges in a matter of a few weeks. Besides, many 90 Day viewers are concerned about Uncle Cousin Bo, like me. Would he get to stay with the newly married couple, or have they already said their sad as goodbyes? So let's unpack this. We are currently looking at season 8 of 90 Day Fiancé. And while we know that a lot of this stuff appears to be scripted, and we know that it was, take months before it's released to us, I'm shocked that, well, not shocked. Let me not say that, because there's very few things about 90 Day Fiance that shocks your auntie lately. I guess the word that I would say is disappointed. And maybe it's the editing that is causing us to look at this, or causing me to look at this a certain way. But say it isn't so. This just seems to me to not be any type of connection or chemistry or anything between the two of these people. I mean, Mike wasn't even excited, as we all know, when she called him on the phone and indicated that she had finally gotten her visa approved. Once she got here, he had gotten her some flowers and, put her up in an Airbnb or a hotel for the night. And it just seems like there were so many things about them that were just they just polar opposites to me. This woman appears to complain about everything. She asked him to, have Uncle Bo leave the ranch, and it just was really disappointing. And when she got in there, she just seemed, like she was boozy down to the socks. Although when we saw her in her native country, she didn't look like she had much. Neither her nor her mom. They seemed like they were, basically struggling. I don't know, damn it. I mean, I guess I don't know. But to hear that the two of them are married, and they got married, in March, means that what we have been seeing, as far as the early release clips that we have been seeing, with her packing her bags and crying in the car and looking like she was going back to the airport, was some BS. um because she was saying that she had to get out because of the virus. But I guess evidently the two of them decided that they would rush down to the court building and get married. I'm like, you know what? I am just like done. And I'm wondering whether or not Uncle Bo, at this point, was really put out. Are they, toying with our emotional intelligence? Was this all just scripted and just, a plot to make us think that something had happened to Uncle Bo that really didn't happen to Uncle Bo? Because they led us to believe, and I don't know about you, put it down in the comments section. They led us to believe that she left. It's always some type of twist or plot to all of this stuff. And you just get to the point where you just don't know what to believe. You don't know what to believe, who to believe, or anything like that. So, I mean, they had the marriage license there. I don't know whether or not they had a ceremony, maybe at the courthouse or what, or it wasn't ever signed. Like, I don't know, but I'm so disappointed because Mike is, if this is true, Mike is a phenomenal actor, because he just makes it appear that he has no connection with this woman whatsoever. He has pulled at our heartstrings, or at least mine, okay? Because I can only speak for myself. I don't want to talk for anybody else, but he has absolutely pulled at my heartstrings and made me a believer. Just made me a believer. I don't know what he sees in her. I don't know if he's trying to get a tax write off. I don't know whether or not he's just one lonely ass man. I mean, like, you gotta be lonely. And just feel like all hope is lost for you to find somebody else to connect with this woman, in my opinion. I just think that she has no depth to her. And maybe she's acting, but from what I'm seeing, there's just absolutely nothing there that I would think that a man would find attractive. Here in America, we're always told that, men don't like naggy ass women and complainers. Like, men want women who have more substance and all that kind of stuff. And that is the only thing that we saw. It's also shocking that they would mention that Jovi and Yara got married, because she too came over here and was complaining about New Orleans, about his home, talked about his mother's cooking. Um, and of course, we knew that he was supposed to go away for 30 days um, for his job. And, they really was going to have like a reduced time period to be together. And it's just really shocking to hear that the two of them are already married as well, and they got married in February. I'm just now like sitting up here thinking to myself, Auntie, you've got to stop investing in these people. Because you invest in these people and you think that, everything is like, not everything, but you expect some kind of a I don't know, y'all. I'm just done. I'm gonna continue looking at it, and we're gonna continue to review it. But I'm sure hoping that I can put my heart in it. I have to make sure that I either put my heart or my humor in it. Okay, now that we know how this story ends. Again, maybe as they said, we'll get to see what happens with Uncle Bo. I mean, I guess that's the only thing that we can look forward to. But damn it, is Uncle Bo really off the farm? Because now that I say that, remember when Natalie had asked the question on whether or not, where he had been staying, and Uncle Bo dropped his head and didn't say anything. Maybe Uncle Bo did that because he was like, I'm not going to lie and play the game. I'm living in the barn next door. Bitch, whatever it is, I'm here for it. Um, I'll continue to watch Jovi and Yara's story, despite the fact that I have to say it isn't so, Auntie, say it isn't so. It appears that Mike and Natalie and Jovi and Yari are married. Anyway, you all, thank you so much for being here. This is the end of my review and this segment of Auntie Say It Isn't So. Be safe, and until next time, I love you. Bye, y'all.